So this is Peetan, a puzzle game I think you could say heavily inspired by Atari games and maybe very old arcade games. So the goal of Peetan is very simple. We want to get our chicks up to the top of the screen safely so they don't get eaten by the wolf. You can temporarily stun the wolf by hitting him with an egg, and as you're seeing right here, you fling your chicks up to the top by hitting the seesaw they're riding on. It's a very simple game, but the real challenge comes from getting your chicks to the top of the screen in the least amount of movements possible, as you're seeing right here. I don't think you get any more points for hitting little seesaws consecutively, but the less eggs you use, the more points you get at the end. The game ends when all your chicks die. I don't know if there is an actual ending. I've never made it far enough to find out, but I assume there is not. I think it's just infinite. I thought it would be fun to show because although it's really simple, the design is good enough to make it worthwhile, like how you have to determine where your eggs are going to land to get your chicks up as safely and quickly as possible. And the overall theme of a mother protecting her chicks from wolves works very well for this kind of puzzle game. It's a very cute aesthetic, and I like it a lot. Could probably do without the searingly painful white noise after you finish each stage, so... So yeah, this is the whole game. If what you see here is something you're gonna like, then that's it. This is how the game works. I think under the right circumstance it could be very addicting, but I can't play it for long periods of time. It's still super cute, and I like the way that it makes the player think about what they're doing in the simplest ways possible. I kind of wonder what a narrative-driven game with this same concept, with this same basic idea would be like. That would be something I would be interested in seeing. It probably already exists somewhere in some form, but I sure haven't seen it. Makes me think of Mappyland for the NES, where they had some kind of narrative and ongoing platforming adventure as opposed to the arcade-like structure of the original. I wonder if something like that could work for a game like this. I'm trying to figure out how that would work. I mean, it's been shown by now that puzzle games are capable of handling interesting narratives and themes, you know, like warp, antechamber, stuff like that. And you know, if we're also counting puzzle platformers, then there's way, way more. So after every 5 stages, there's a bonus round where you have a chance to earn an extra chick. So how the bonus stages work is you're trying to catch the eggs as they come out through these various tubes. Each time you press a direction on the control pad, the chick goes that direction. So you shouldn't be holding it down or anything like that. And if you stand too long